We need to make sure that those who are collaborating with the authoritarian regime pay a costly price, because we know all of these corporations don't care about us. They only care about their bottom line. And that's why we need to send them a message that they can actually hear, and that they will hear, and that they understand. And that is to say, if you want our businesses, if you want our money, then you have to cancel your contract with ICE. If you want our money and you want our business, you have to cancel your contract with Trump's authoritarian forces. You have to stop union busting. We have to make it loud and clear that if you do not support the American people are not going to support you.
Now we have a guest that is about to make this even clearer, who has dedicated their public career to naming both of those foes very clearly and speaking up for community. It goes with a representative that needs very little introduction. I'm not going to gild the lily, because you all know the incredible, the fantastic, the, may I say, badass Representative Ilhan Omar. Please. So glad to see you.
Thank you so much for having me. It is truly an honor to be here with you all. As you've alluded to, we are all here tonight because we know that the strongest and the most lasting power rests with the people. And right now it is more important than ever that we use our power in every single way that we can to fight back against the authoritarian regime of the Trump administration. I know that so many Americans feel helpless right now. They feel powerless to stop ICE from terrorizing our communities and breaking up families. They feel frustrated by the lack of urgency from too many elected officials, and they feel overwhelmed by the scale of destruction that the Trump has inflicted on all of us, especially our country. And it is true that there is just a lot that is happening. It is really hard to take stock and just to even know how deep this all goes. But as much as Trump and his cronies want to act like we have no power to respond, the truth is we are more powerful than we think we are. And I want to underscore the importance of using every single leverage that we have at our arsenal, because we do have a lot of leverage. We need to make sure that those who are collaborating with the authoritarian regime pay a costly price, because we know all of these corporations don't care about us. They only care about their bottom line. And that's why we need to send them a message that they can actually hear, and that they will hear, and that they understand. And that is to say, if you want our businesses, if you want our money, then you have to cancel your contract with ICE. If you want our money and you want our business, you have to cancel your contract with Trump's authoritarian forces. You have to stop union busting. We have to make it loud and clear that if you do not support the American people are not going to support you. Some businesses have already learned this lesson. We are seeing that. Just look at what's happening with Target, that is headquartered in my district. They attracted customers with their strong commitment to diversity, equity, and inclusion. And when they decided to roll back on their commitment to those communities and to those values without any real pressure from the Trump administration, their customer base plummeted. Their stock prices went crushing. Their CEO is departing. And that is all because of the power of the people. And that power is what we need to flex in this moment when it comes to Amazon, Home Depot, AT&T, and Starbucks. And there's probably a whole other list that people can choose to address. We need to show that these corporations, that they cannot take us for granted, that they can't hurt Black and brown workers and small businesses, that they can't hurt the LGBTQ communities, and expect us to give our consent. Since I've been in Congress in 2019, I've fought hard to reduce corporate power. I've been on the front lines on working to overturn Citizens United, pass Medicare for All, eliminate corporate subsidies and stock buybacks, and advance a strong antitrust agenda. Our power in Congress is growing because of the people. And now we have more members who understand that people power is more important than corporate greed. And so we have to all stay committed to this fight, and we have to show them where power rests, and the power rests with the people. So thank you all so much for joining this call and for committing to using our collective power to hold these corporations and Trump's authoritarian regime accountable.
Wow, let's see some love for Congresswoman Omar in the chat. A real people's champion who's fighting for us every day. Alhamdulillah, it's so great to have one of our sisters really in there. Congresswoman, it's a true honor to have you joining us tonight.